I've been lazy, so I have a lot of cards to do. 16 old and 3 new in the personal deck. 11 old, 4 failed, and 4 new in the Kaishi 1.5k. It was so much more before I whittled it down, but I didn't want to make like a hour and a half video. So let's get through these. First, the personal deck. Here we see this looks like number and person. Okay. What would this be? This would be like a handful of people. What is the word for that? Sunin. Several people, a few people, a handful of people. Let's do that again. Okay. This was like a loved one. Jeez. And how did you say this one again? Koi Beetle. Lover, sweetheart. Koi Beetle. So again on that one as well. A lot of these are going to be again because I skipped through the ones that I already knew. So we're going to have a lot of repeat cards. That's fine. I wanted to be able to record this so I could listen to it later, so I can drill these forgotten cards into my memory. Here we have to beckon and wait, and I think this is invitation, and I forget how it's pronounced. Shoultai, invitation. Again. Gaman. This looks like patience. Gaman, patience, endurance, bearing, perseverance, self-control, restraint, gaman. Okay, so I knew that one. This is a new one. Let's see. Noberu, to state. No, what is this? Oh, I'd mistyped that. Let me fix that real quick. So state, I meant. Oh, hello. To state. Okay. Noberu, to state, to express, to say, to mention. そして私が blank を述べます. And then I'll offer my words of congratulations. Okay. Noberu, to state, to express again. This was like words of congratulation, I think. Looks like it's the same sentence. This is the one that I didn't know from before. Oops. Loud noises outside. Shukuji, congratulatory address. Okay, so let's do that again. Oh, these are the kanji for to celebrate and to quit or resign. Shukuji, congratulatory address again. Here we see after, and I think this is like regret. I think this is kolkai, regret. Kolkai, regret, remorse, repentance. Okay, good. What is this? Something G, something blank. KG, police detective. Okay. すみません。説明していませんでした。私たちは刑事です。Okay, so let's do that again. I'm probably going to focus more on vocabulary than sentences this time. So yeah. KG, police detective. The kanji in here are punishment, penalty, sentence, and thing/matter. Here we see noberu again, to state, to express. Noberu, to state, to express, to say, to mention, good. Here we have nayamu, to worry, to be concerned, to be worried, to be troubled, to distress. Nayamu. Okay, good. This is another new one. Let's see what it says. Shinken, serious, earnest. Okay, so we'll do this again. This was annoying, bothersome, and I think it was yakai. Yakai, trouble, burden, nuisance, bother, worry. Yakai. Okay, good. Here we have the neighborhood, vicinity. How is it pronounced again? Let's see. Kinjo, neighborhood, vicinity. Again. Here we have out, and this looks like bow and long. What is this? Shuchol, business trip, official trip. And this is to exit to go out and to stretch, kanji for bow and long. Okay, kinchol. No, 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 not kinchol. Kinchol is nervous, strain, I think. This is shuchol, business trip, official trip, again. We have shinken, serious, earnest. Yes, shinken, serious, earnest. What was this? Shoukai, introduction, referral, presentation, showcase of a product. So this is the kanji for introduce and mediate. And there goes my cat. Shoukai, introduction, referral, presentation. Again. Tsukiao. No, tsukiai. Is this not to socialize with? To be seeing someone? Tsukiai, association, fellowship, relationship, socializing. Okay. Good. Is this kaiketsu? To make resolution? Kaiketsu, settlement, solution, resolution. Okay, good. Kaiketsu, settlement, solution. Okay, good. What is this? Kansatsu, observation, survey, watching. Kansatsu, made of kanji for outlook, spectacle, sight, observation, and surmise/inspect. Kansatsu, observation, again. Here we have this, I think this is naru, to ring, to sound, to chirp. Yes. And subarashi, I think this is. Wonderful. I believe so. I think so, yes. Shoultai, I think it was for introduction, right? Was it shoultai? Shoultai. Invitation. Oops. I got this back. I got that wrong. Okay, so shoultai is invitation. Made of kanji for to beckon and to wait. Again. Here we have number and person, and it was sunin, a few people. A number of people. Sunin. Yes, several people, a few people, a handful of people. Sunin. Good. Here we have koibito for loved one. Koibito, lover, sweetheart. Good. This was congratulational address, like a speech of congratulations, and I don't remember how it's pronounced. Shukuji, congratulatory address. Shukuji. So we'll do that again. We have Keiji for police detective. Keiji. Okay, good. Here we have Kinjol. I think it was Kinjol for neighborhood, vicinity. Kinjol. Yes, good. Here we have Noberu, to state, to express. Noberu. Good. Okay. Tsukiai, relationship. Yes. Shinken, serious, earnest. Good. This was business trip. Shuchol, right? Shuchol, business trip, official trip. Good. This was introduction, I think. And I think it was, well, I don't remember. Shoukai, introduction, referral, presentation, showcase. Okay, again. Here we have Shoutai, and I think that was invitation, right? Shoutai. So Shoutai is invitation, and Shoukai is introduction, to introduce someone. Shoutai, invitation. Okay, good. This was to observe. I think it was kansatsu. Yes, kansatsu, observation, survey, watching. Kansatsu, observation. Good. Here we have address, congratulatory address again, and it was, yeah, I'm having trouble with this one. Shukuji, congratulatory address again. Here again we have introduction, and it was Shoukai, right? Shoukai, introduction, referral, presentation. Okay, good. And here we have Shukuji, which was it was the congratulatory address. Shukuji, congratulatory address. Okay, good. So, yes, it's going to be a bit troublesome for some of these. That's why I need to do it every day. But at least I can listen to this stuff later and drill these into my brain better. So now that's the personal deck. We have, looks to be 19 to go in the Kaishi 1.5K. Here we have hand friend Keru. Let's see.
抜ける。彼はグループから抜けました。
Maybe is that not is that friend or I don't know. But anyways, nukeru, to fall out, to leave again. 10, like mark or point on a test, like a score.
点。昨日のテストの点は良くなかったです。
Good. Tsukiao. This is to associate with, to go out with.
付き合う。彼女と4年ほど付き合っています。
Omoedasu, to recall, to recollect.
思い出す。大切な用事を思い出しました。
Good. I think this was yokei, and I'm trying to remember what that meant, which is why I skipped it earlier. What was yokei? Oh, I think it was needless excess, right?
余裕。出発まで時間の余裕があります。
Yoyu, room, leeway. The way I'm going to remember this is that this one on the right looks like there's a little house here, and I'm just going to say that there's room in the house. Yoyu, room, leeway. This was participation, and I forget how it's pronounced.
参加。明日は市民マラソンに参加します。
Sanka, participation. Again. I don't know what this is.
書く。
パンダの絵を描きました。
Kaku, to depict, to describe, to draw. Okay. I'm going to call it hard instead of, well, I'll call it again. Okay, I don't know what this is either.
ダメ。彼はダメな男だ。
Dame. Okay, I don't, okay, yeah, dame. What was this? This looks like the kanji for easy. No. I don't know what this is.
傷。
この傷はすぐ良くなるでしょう。
Kizu, wound, cut, again. Here we have kaku, to draw.
描く。彼は人物を描くのがうまいな。
Okay, so it's the same, but different. Right? Okay. Egaku, to depict, to describe, to draw. I don't know the difference here. It looked like the exact same kanji. Here we have memorize, and I don't know what this is. What is this?
覚悟。覚悟はできています。
Kakugo, readiness, resolution, determination, mental preparedness. Kakugo, again. Here we have kaku, again, to draw.
書く。
パンダの絵を描きました。
Let me just Google real quick and see if this is the same kaku as in like to write. Okay. It's not the same kanji with the kaku that is to write. So I'll just have to remember that that's different. But yeah, this is kaku to draw. Good. And here you have egaku, also to draw. I think this is renchu, like this bunch, this group of people.
連中あの連中は本当に面白い
Party, this bunch, lot, company, gang, guys, folks, renchu. Now something. Now setsu?
直接彼に直接お願いしなさい。
Chokusetsu, directly. Again. Na something. This looks like, I don't know. Let's see.
無視。彼の意見は無視されたよ。
Mushi, ignoring, disregarding. Again. I think this was shippai, blunder, mistake.
失敗。一度の失敗で諦めてはいけないよ。
Failure, blunder, shippai. Hajimaru, to begin.
始まる。新しい仕事が始まりました。
Good. Send something. What?
生徒このクラスの生徒は30人です。
Not sen. Say seitou, pupil, student. Again. What was this? This is young, right? I think it's wakai.
若い彼はまだ若いです。
Good. Ikinari. What was ikinari? I think it was suddenly.
いきなり。後ろからいきなり肩を叩かれた。
All of a sudden, without warning. Ikinari. Here we have buji. Ignored. Disregarded.
無視。彼の意見は無視されたよ。
Ignoring, disregarding, mushi. Good. Seitou. This was student pupil.
生徒このクラスの生徒は30人です。
Here we have participation again. And I forget how it's pronounced.
参加明日は市民マラソンに参加します。
Sanka, participation again. Here we have yoyu, room, leeway.
余裕。出発まで時間の余裕があります。
Good. Here we have, I don't remember what this was.
抜ける。彼はグループから抜けました。
I'm having a lot of trouble with nukeru, to fall out, to leave. I'll do it again. Here we have dame, not allowed.
ダメ。彼はダメな男だ。
Dame, no good. Okay. This was kankaku, determination.
覚悟。覚悟はできています。
Kankaku is sensation. Kakugo is determination. Okay, so again, I'm having trouble with these. This was, oh geez, I don't remember this either.
傷。
この傷はすぐ良くなるでしょう。
Kizu, wound, cut, again. Here we have kaku or egaku to draw. I couldn't find a good answer as to the difference.
書く。
パンダの絵を描きました。
Okay. Here we have egaku.
描く。彼は人物を描くのがうまいな。
I might ask the Discord that I'm in what the difference between these are. I don't know. What was this again? This is direct. Directly. Chokusetsu.
直接彼に直接お願いしなさい。
Good. Chokusetsu, directly. Seitou, student, pupil.
生徒このクラスの生徒は30人です。
Nukeru, to fall out, to leave.
抜ける。彼はグループから抜けました。
Kakugo, determination.
覚悟。覚悟はできています。
Sanka, participation.
参加。明日は市民マラソンに参加します。
Buji, I think it was. And it was ignoring, disregarding.
無視。彼の意見は無視されたよ。
Not bushi, mushi again. Kizu, wound, cut.
傷、
この傷はすぐ良くなるでしょう。
Mushi, ignoring, disregarding.
無視。彼の意見は無視されたよ。
And again, mushi.
無視。彼の意見は無視されたよ。
Okay, that's everything for today. And thank goodness, I'll upload this and be able to listen to it later. Thanks to anyone who watched, and have a good night.